Hello. So, can you just introduce yourselves, please?
I'm Kieran.
Jack.
Harriet.
Jacob.
Leo. Leo, sorry.
So, can you tell me a little bit about your leadership plan for the Arts Award? As I believe your leadership was about working together. Is that right? And to deliver a session. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, just like what happened through it.
Yeah. What it was about, what you did.
Oh, it was based on the film that we did before Christmas, which we called the Tony Blair Witch Project. And so it was like post-apocalypse set up in the room. And we had everyone outside with me and Kieran while the room was being set up. And then when it was ready, someone came out and told us. We took them all in. Leo pretended to start his game, and then me and Kieran ran in, telling everyone to get into the cupboard, with being followed by a zombie, which was Harriet. And then when we were inside, Hannah was hid very well in the corner, and then he started screaming like a zombie, and then we got everyone back out the cupboard. And then Leo properly started his game after we introduced ourselves.
What game did you play, Leo?
Well, Harriet played an
Yeah,
icebreaker game first.
Yeah, I did
Okay.
zombie icebreakers, which was basically a zombie game to get everyone to know each other's names. But we needed to tell everyone each other's names first.
And what happened next?
There's a zombie in the middle, and the ring of people outside it. The zombie can be anyone, and the zombie can go to whoever he or she likes. But the person that the zombie is going for can say someone else's name in the circle, and the zombie goes to them.
Fab. And what was the next game that you played?
My game.
What happened with that one?
It was called Zombies.
I'm noticing a zombie theme.
Yeah, there's a zombie
Yeah.
theme. We like
I'm
zombies.
obsessed with zombies.
And well, basically we sat everybody down, and then we picked one person to go and stand in the corner over by the piano, and once they were there, they had to be a zombie and try and get to their empty chair, and they could move. Sorry, they could move and try. They had to move, but they had to be like a zombie, and they had to try and get to the empty chair. But everybody had to try and move to make sure the empty chair was not empty. But there was always one empty chair, so you had to keep moving
Fab.
and stuff.
And what happened next then?
Then it was my game, which was an adapted version of Wink Murder. So it's got all the basic stuff, the ring of people, and the one person that's the detective and the one person that's the killer. And if you, instead of just dying straight away and get winked at, you can wander around for a while and then collapse like a zombie.
Love it. Cool. And then what happened next?
Then we watched the film, and Phoebe explained about hot seating. And after the film, I showed an example about hot seating. And then hot seating is about the film and what happened and stuff like that.
And Jack, what was your role? Didn't you do a bit of an introduction earlier on? Didn't you say some things? Can you remember from the session?
Welcome to the session, and like what we're going to be doing in the session. And
Yeah.
What the aims
So
are.
you kind of gave it a little bit of a framework and sort of setting out what we were supposed to be achieving. Also, I think you contributed quite a lot to helping with the discussions and questions and things like that. Was that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we watched the film, then we did some hot seating, and then what happened after that?
After Kieran did his example of hot seating, we asked if anyone wanted to have a go at it. And so we'd then ask them what happened and ask a few questions.
And then it was pretty much, was it evaluation?
Then
after?
we told them like to then we
Did the best
these
zombie.
got gone in outside to see with the best actor and the best zombie,
We
best
did
boy,
a
best
best
boy and
boy
best
and
girl
girl, yeah.
actor.
And they won
And
a
then
prize.
I was like standing there entertaining the children, and they came in, announced who it was, and then
Given a prize.
And they give him a prize.
I've still got my golden saxophone, by the way. It's just quite
Mine's
moving.
orange.
I got a
Guitar.
pink guitar.
I'm
Okay.
gonna wait till the summer holidays to burn mine up, so I can put water in it and get some of it.
Make it into a gun.
Just drink it.
Okay, I was there on the session, and I just wanted to congratulate you all, including Phoebe and Callum, for how well the session was planned and how well you delivered it. I thought it was excellent, and the fact that you gave everyone an opportunity to give you feedback as well. And we're going to go through the photos now, just to sort of reflect on it. But can you just let us know as well, what did Callum do in the session?
Callum was the photographer. He took loads and loads and loads of pictures.
So that's what we're going to go
Very
through
good
now.
pictures as well, actually.
And also he asked you guys to come in, didn't he, at the beginning? Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
he
he's
sort
in
of
the
helped.
cupboard.
And he was in the cupboard.
And he was a zombie in the cupboard that
So he
did very,
performed,
very well.
performed and he helped out logistically, and he was a camera
Yeah.
person.
Where was he?
Okay, and what about Phoebe? Because Phoebe had quite an important role, didn't she, really?
Yeah, she was our sort of planner. She oversaw everything, and she had to.
Kept you to time.
Yeah, because I think if it wasn't for her, games would have gone on for like.
I
20
think
minutes.
she
finished about
did.
3 hours late.
I felt that she really did a really good job facilitation-wise. She really helped to keep things along, and the hot seating as well. I was really impressed with all of you, and I was really impressed with Phoebe. Thought she'd really helped, considering she'd missed the session before, so was literally being thrown in at the deep end. She'd been part of the planning process, but had missed a little bit of it. So for her to be so in control, I thought was really good. Okay, do you want to, Leo, can you just, let's get into the photos first of all.
Yay!
So yeah, that's a little bit of me. Now, I think I was a little bit bossy at the beginning because just, there was a little bit of a problem, wasn't there? Because although you've got an amazing plan and you've got everything
couldn't
ready,
find
what did we lo- you lost the plan
And the
what-
DVD.
and the DVD.
Until we realised Kieran had it.
So it got a little bit stressy, but I think that you did work really well. And despite the fact that we still didn't know where the DVD was when we started the session, you still, did an excellent job.
It was
Okay,
Callum in his gas mask.
lovely.
And Jacob in his NBC suit.
And
Leo
how
doing a very strange face.
and how did you find? Go on. How did you find the greeting outside? Did you feel that you were able to keep people entertained well
Yeah.
enough
Yeah.
whilst you were outside? What were you doing? Because I didn't see all of that bit.
Well, we were like, they had asked us questions, so we were trying to answer them without giving much away about the plan,
Yeah,
which was not easy, but we managed it.
cool.
Yeah, we did.
So that's everybody coming out of the cupboard. How well did the cupboard thing work?
It went quite well,
I
I
wasn't
think.
entirely sure because
Yeah, the cupboard went really well because for a few days before we'd been cleaning it out.
Yeah. So you did quite a lot of prep as well, which I was quite
A lot of
impressed with.
prep. Yeah, we.
Because I was worried when I arrived and the DVD and the plan had gone missing, because I thought, oh my gosh, what's going to happen now? And then when I saw that the cupboard had been tied, I thought, you have been working on this, you have been sorting stuff out. And I know Miss Halichan helped you.
That's just like preparing for the session, saying the names and stuff.
You all had name badges, which I like.
Yeah, very organised, really good.
God, what's
Cool.
happened to my fringe?
So this was really nice as well, because I felt like you kind of you introduced yourselves properly and sort of explained what you were going to be doing, which was really
Look at
good.
the concentrating face.
Yeah, I think there was at no point did I see anyone look bored or anything like that. They all looked quite. I don't know. Did anyone else see?
No.
Because that's the
No.
trick, isn't it, to keep
Yeah.
everyone, sort of engaged.
It's quite like an interesting thing though, being a zombie, I suppose, and the games
Yeah.
are quite.
So yeah, how well
Interesting.
did you find like the games, like explaining them and leading
I thought
them?
mine went quite well because it didn't take much to explain it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we'd like
yeah.
I was
practice to explain them.
Yeah,
I was quite worried that it wouldn't that they wouldn't like know how to play it
Yeah.
because I wouldn't. But it went quite well because we did a lot of rehearsals. Did one every day before. So
Cool.
It was Kieran.
Okay, that's fab. And Jack, you kind of, I feel that you were also sort of modelling what to do as well, sort of in getting in the games and stuff and getting involved and supporting in that way. That is a brilliant photo of you there. Do you know what I was really impressed with as well? how you all helped each other, how you all worked together. Because in situations where there's a bit of stress and where you don't know where things are and you're not starting necessarily as you wanted to, it's very, very easy to start blaming each other and start getting into a squabble about stuff. And I didn't think that you did that at all. I felt that you were actually, I would say, very professional. Cool.
Look at Jacob's face. So yeah, this is how it doing a presentation.
How you all
Okay.
listened to each other as well was really, really good. You know, because the way that you were respecting each other, kind of, that made everyone else respect you as well and listen.
Mm.
And I think some people were a bit nervous at the start, you know, but actually, because didn't that lad volunteer to do the hot seating?
My brother, yeah.
Is that your brother? Oh,
Yeah, guy.
cool. Don't you think it was positive that they all said at the end that they'd like to do a drama?
Yeah.
Mm. That was one of our aims, really.
Yeah,
Oh, there's Ruth there.
in the
It's like
background.
imagine working with
Trying
them
to-
next year.
Trying to copy the DVD
Frantically.
Just 5 more minutes.
And that was the
Fancy
zombie.
you being a zombie.
Yeah, that's the zombie name game thing.
Cool.
Oh God. There's Jack.
Yeah, and Jack's explaining there, isn't he? You can see he's expanding on something that's going on. That's zombies, isn't it?
Yeah. There's our table set up as.
Zombies.
Oh, no, there's
I really like the way that you'd set up the room as well. I think you did, you know, and it worked very well. Oh, that is such a great photo. That is such a great photo.
It has to go in frame.
Yeah, but I will say that I do think that, you know, when I sort of had to intervene at one point because the
Yeah.
bags were in the way and I was saying, please get them to put the bags
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
tables.
Yeah.
And you've always got to think about the health and safety side of things, because if someone tripped over a bag and
Yeah.
basically cut their face open or something, that would be pretty
Yeah.
bad. And I'm only saying that because look at this scar.
Ah!
How did
So
you
I'm all
manage
about
that?
health and safety. I fell down the stairs and impaled my arm on
you told
a
me
hook.
about
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what we did sort of focus on health and safety, like we removed
Yeah, we were
these
like,
spinny
moved the
chairs.
chairs.
You
and
did,
stuff.
yeah. No, there was no doubt about it. Yeah, one of you was on a spinny chair, though, weren't you, at one point?
And you did.
And me, I'm can't.
And we moved out the broken chair that.
But
Yes.
before,
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fell off,
Yeah, I fell off.
I fell off it too.
I wanted,
just
I
went-
wanted to lie down, really.
And there's a joke. They all seem to be enjoying it. which
Oh,
is
yeah,
quite
lots of smiles and everyone, do you know how well you explained it? The fact that you were able to just get into the games, you explained it so well. There was no, like, what do you mean? Or, everyone just went for it, which was a really, really positive sign. So I would say your communication was very, very good. You do the most amazing facial expressions.
Oh, there's Freya, who was in the.
Yeah, she used
Yeah.
to be in the film, but I think
Yeah.
Playing piano.
Yeah, it's me. And me again. It's special. 2 photos in one.
I mean, look what you... Yeah, carry on. Look what you did in all of this time. Lovely Callum. I just look at his photos. I mean, is there anything you want to say, an observation about
they're
his
really
work?
good quality
That's
as well.
Yeah.
It's like only his face is in like detail. Everything else is like
Yeah.
blurry around
Mm.
it.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
He did an excellent job, I think.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, sorry.
And also he was, because I kept getting his attention going. So, and he was like staying, where he was forgetting to take photos, he was getting refocused and just
Yeah.
making sure that he was on it. Because this is really important evidence for you. So the fact that he did that was really, really useful.
He didn't really lose focus either. He sort of like
Yeah.
kept on
Yeah.
it.
So you look big
That's the wing
smiles as
ladder.
well, and
Yeah. Enjoying yourselves.
And that's
My game.
I wonder-
did
oh,
you enjoy leading the session?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was quite. It's good to have a sense of authority, especially being a school kid.
I noticed Jack at the beginning, because I think there was a bit that you ended up covering that Callan was supposed to cover. There was a bit that you were reading out and you were like, but Callum's supposed to read this. and I think it threw you a little bit. You were like, I don't know, you know. So we sort of had to go, just do it, just say it. And it was like, actually, I think it was good, even though it threw you a little bit, that you were flexible, because that's the trouble is things don't always go to plan. So you have to kind of adapt and just go, right, I'm doing this bit now. I mean, who'd have thought that Phoebe would have been leading the way that she did, and she just took it, didn't she, and just went, right, I'm doing this now.
It's a good photo of you.
I look really red on the camera.
Dead people.
Dead
Dead
people.
people.
More dead people.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out of the room. Someone's shoulder.
There's Joe. That's my shoulder. I think.
Oh, look, I'm in the photo. Yeah.
Again.
Oh, and again. And again.
So, as we're going through this,
Okay.
And again, I'm in the photo. Oh, no.
I like that you stuck to the plan as well, that you kept referring to it, which was very, very good. I think we'd have been a bit lost if that plan had completely
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Although we had the laptop, so we could have referred, you'd have just had the laptop
Why did I
instead.
put my tie on there?
While we were burning the DVD.
That's a good stop motion.
Have you told Miss Calichan how it went? Have you said anything to her yet?
No.
No,
No.
no.
I'd say,
Oh,
and
she
also, does
asked-
she
she
know?
asked- Yeah,
us,
she
yeah,
asked
she
us
asked
how
us.
it went, and we said good, and then she said okay and went off.
Oh no.
Do you think that because Miss Calichan probably got a bit stressed out with
Yeah.
us
I
because of
think-
the film
yeah.
and the plan? Do you think have you ever explained what actually happened?
No.
I think you probably should do a little bit of follow up, because she probably doesn't know what happened there, and actually she was probably interrupted at that time, like in her lessons and stuff. So I think it probably would be a good idea to make sure that you explain properly what was going on then. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we want her to feel happy.
Start of the film. I don't like watching these photos. They look ridiculous. and
Just keep flicking through then.
That's the beginning of the film.
Everyone watched attentively as well, though. You know, there were no.
It was it was great at the end when
Made everyone jump.
yeah, with Ruth. Well, with you.
I made sure the volume was turned up.
I think. Do you think there were a few laughs as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really listening.
Nothing.
That would be better photo. Yeah.
How well your bit comes across. You know, and you're like, I haven't told anyone this, but I haven't been feeling very well. It does come across very, very well.
There's a bit that petrified everybody. It looks quite dark, that.
You got my bit.
Yeah, it's the end scene.
I think that bit works really, really well. That end section.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then Phoebe does her little bit.
Oh. And this is all like.
Yeah, I did have to intervene a little bit, didn't I,
I
to
just want to
explain the
lie
hot
down
seating.
after.
Yeah.
That's too tired.
Kieran
What
fell
was
off
the
his
chair?
chair.
That's
I think
exactly
we
what
have
I
to film
did.
that photo as part of the footage.
Oh, that looks. Sorry, it's super refreshing.
I do pull some ridiculous faces. You and I are in the ridiculous face club.
I'm tired.
Have you seen the photo with Harry going? And that's just people like watching attentively.
But look at, I mean, how confident you all were as well. I don't. Have you lost it by then?
I think so.
Confidence is key.
You see, I look quite attentive there.
Yeah,
What the hell am I doing in the back?
that's a nice photo, isn't it?
Don't laugh at me.
I think you did well, Jack. I've got to
I
say.
need to make a
Come
montage
on.
of me now.
Move on. I don't want to run out of
Okay.
memory.
So this-
Okay, so there's a couple of points that I intervened on, which firstly, well, health and safety, and a bit of sort of
Yeah.
kind of just do it sort of thing, and explaining about the hot seating, but also the evaluation. I don't know what happened at that point. Yes, you were deciding, that was a bit that we hadn't quite planned for, but you'd gone out to decide about the competition, hadn't you, who should win?
Yeah.
So we set up the evaluation thing there. So let's have a look at the comments for the evaluation.
Oh, what was that?
Art tricks back.
Oh, me. We
Yeah, we
had.
did a graffiti board so people could write what they thought about it.
I love watching the film, playing Wink Murder, and seeing the zombie in the cupboard. I would do it again.
That's very
Daisy asks
positive.
you.
I was really inspired by this drama session and would love to do things like it.
Probably
Smiley
well.
face.
I would do it again. OMG, lol, happy times.
Right.
They are.
And that was amazing as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
I was very entertained
Entertained.
by the film, and the games were very, very great. I said very twice then, but I would do it again. My favourite activity was the chair
No, I
game.
would do it again and
The
again.
Pinfield.
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Again,
That's my-
again.
Go. Great suggestion.
Session.
Great session. Would definitely do it.
What the hell is that?
It's probably a zombie. I think.
I would do it again because it was really fun. My favourite part was the zombie game at the start and the film.
Joe.
I loved it. I would do it again. My favourite part was playing all the games and watching the film.
Oh.
Oh, that's just a joke.
Zombie.
And there we go.
Yeah,
So
we
well
go to
done.
Central High Street.
So what I would like to do is give you an opportunity to personally feedback what you thought you gained most from it, the leadership opportunity, from planning. So not just last week, sorry, the whole thing, what you've learned from it, what you enjoyed, what you thought you could perhaps do better, maybe in the future, you know, what you got from it, and you know, so let's hear from you in turn.
Okay.
Right. I think I learned that me should plan things and stuff
Yeah.
before things happen.
Which I think you did do. Do you agree?
Yeah.
But you can see the value of doing that, sort of
Yeah.
not just rooking up and just playing it by ear.
Yeah.
Cool. What did you enjoy most about it?
Can I close the door?
I'll do it.
Well, I enjoyed doing it last week. Actually.
No.
Sorry.
And then
Hang on.
entertaining the children and stuff was very nice and good.
Good.
Entertain. Guys, sorry. Okay, just so say that again, sorry. So planning is important, entertaining children was good, and what else?
Like making the kids like entertained and
Okay.
make them not bored and stuff. You know,
Involved.
make them doing something.
Cool. And being very active.
Yeah, make them be active.
Jack, what did you learn from this process?
Leadership skills.
Leadership
To,
skills.
like, teach people like what to do and to like be also entertained and not to be like too bossy when you're telling them how to do something.
Yeah. I think you did do that very well. You were all very gentle but still quite assertive, so that's very good. Harriet.
I thought it improved my confidence skills as well, and it shows you how to be like leadership. Doesn't make sense. It shows you how to be a leader, but not too bossy at the same time, and nearly health and safety stuff.
Fantastic. Leo?
I like the planning process. You know, like looking back at it, maybe we should have like planned getting the plan like before that. But I think that I learnt to sort of like improvise when things weren't going very well. Even though they did go well.
But those bits
thought-
that didn't go to plan, that you
Yeah.
were flexible and you dealt with it.
Mhm.
Fab.
Oh,
Jake.
right. Well, we needed to plan where the plan and the DVD were.
Yeah. But I think, Kieran, I don't know because we haven't had this conversation, but I don't know whether you got them because you were just looking after them.
Yes. I had all the papers and stuff.
Yeah, because that's why I asked you, do you know where the DVD is? Because I suddenly thought, if you had the plan, there was a good chance you had the DVD as well. Did you panic or something? Just think, oh, I'll just, you know.
Then because I picked the papers up, but then never picked the DVD up as well. So now I just remembered to put the DVD in the pocket of the bag. So.
Well, you got it,
Yeah.
and that's all good. We sorted it out,
Yeah.
and we were all calm, and we weren't all ripping each other's throats out, so that was very good. Cool. What did you personally get out of it
Well,
or learn?
how important planning actually is.
Well, especially if you're doing a whole group thing, because you all had clear roles, didn't you?
I think we underestimated like how important the planning would be.
Yeah.
Like in rehearsals, like you could stop and sort of you could sort of like look back and see what you did, but you can't really do that and like perfect it in the thing. So yeah.
Cool. So what I'd like you to do now is give some feedback to each other.
Okay.
So we're going to concentrate on Jacob to start off with, and you are each going to give Jacob one bit of feedback for him in terms of how we planned, delivered and reviewed this.
Can I go first?
Yeah.
So no one steals what I have to say. You were very resourceful and you brought in like props.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring in props, so good, and you helped me out with the kids back outside, what was nice. Thank you for that.
It's a hard one. No, I'm just kidding. No, I thought it was good that you brought the costume in and that you organised the game really well.
Yeah, you were always like helping out with other people and contributing and like telling the kids if they needed direction.
I think you've got a really lovely personality and really you're really good in a group situation, so I think you did very well on that front, so well done. Leo, let's give Leo some feedback now.
Well, you were very, very good at explaining the games.
Okay.
And you could, I don't know how to put this, keep the kids under control.
I'm good at that.
Something like that, anyway.
That sounded weird. Okay.
You're like a very good like group leader almost, even though you weren't the actual leader, but you sort of like took control of what we were doing almost.
Yeah, you kept the kids motivated and you explained the game well.
That's the one, motivated.
Yeah, I thought you were like, if something went wrong, you'd like try to fix it, but and succeeded, and kept everything under control. Thank you.
Fabulous. Let's give some feedback to Harriet now. Oh, actually, let me say something first of all. I think you're very positive, and I think that's a really, really nice attribute to have. So you're very good at sort of, I think you sometimes, you can see things that you might need to worry about, you might need to be concerned about, but you do seem to be a very, very positive person. So you're quite solution focused, which is very good, I think. So, and also you've got a very calm and gentle manner, and that is really nice when it comes to working with other people generally, but when you're working with children, that's a very good skill to have. So well done. Cool.
At the start you were very prepared to have been a zombie, and also you explained the game well so the children understood what to do.
Well, you don't get embarrassed when you've got to wander around like a zombie in front of a lot of people. and you explain the games quite clearly.
Yeah, you were like quite. You could see that the kids were sort of like. This is gonna sound a bit weird, but because she and Phoebe were the only female people in the group, maybe the girl was sort of rooted to her because she's more like female orientated.
Do you know, it's a very interesting point. There's lots of work that's done in this and lots of theories about this particular thing. It is very good to have male and female deliverers because one or the other sometimes, it's quite a good thing to have both because you get that balance there. It's an interesting point about making sure that you've got male and female deliverers. Yeah. Fab. Jack?
Very positive, and like you led the group and like explained the games properly, thoroughly.
Yeah.
Like explain what the rules were.
Yeah, clearly and and very gently as well. Not sort of, you didn't get into a flap about it, which is really good. Fab. Did I give you some feedback, Leo?
Yeah.
Cool, that's good. So Jack.
I
Oh,
I think you were very helpful because when people were spraying the games and they missed something out, you were there to say it and stuff.
You had a lot of tips to give people as well.
I personally felt that it was really good that you were careful. There's something about when you're working in a group or working with people, and I have a similar issue sometimes. Some of us like to take control and like to sort of be leading or like to sort of have been more vocal than other people. And I am very much the same. But I actually thought I was really impressed with you that you didn't do that, that you were helpful to other people and that you chipped in as it was appropriate and you helped things along, but you didn't take over in a way that is perhaps sometimes, you might not mean it to be this way, but it can sometimes be unhelpful to other people. So I thought that that was really, really good. And where you were in danger of doing it, because I think there was a bit where you were going about the scenarios, but it's because you've got such a great imagination and you've got lots of things going on. You were so totally into it, but you were able to bring yourself back in and you were aware that you were part of a team. So I would say that was really good, because in drama we talk about upstaging people. So that could be literally you go, sort of you take over, you know, you sort of take the limelight from other people, whether it's physically or through what you're saying and doing. And I thought you did really, really well on that front, because you didn't do that, yet you still contributed as an equal. So well done.
It's 20 past 4.
Yeah, let's just give some, and we're going to give you some final feedback, and then we'll be done.
I
Cool.
thought you were like almost one of the kids there, but you were still a leader, which I thought was really good.
Is that to Jack?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you like, I think you helped the kids with the questions, because if they got stuck, then you just sort of, like, simplified it a bit.
Jacob.
Oh, I thought I already said mine.
Oh, have you already said yours? Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's good. Okay, final thoughts to Kieran.
You were very you were quite funny and humorous. Like, you know, when you fell off a chair, you didn't get all annoyed about it, you just made it into a joke.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
I thought you're a really good actor, and that it really helped during the workshop, because the kids found it funny but inspirational at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say, is where you were a good actor too.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it made it more made it more realistic when because when Kieran was saying get in the cupboard, you could see that the kids were a bit tentative and like, oh, what's going to happen? But yeah, I think Kieran handled that quite well, and he was just all round a brilliant actor.
Thank you.
You've stolen everything I was going to say now. A lot of you. Anyway, you're a very confident actor, and you seem like you know what you're doing.
Thank you. Well, not the chair bit.
Yeah, not the chair bit.
After the chair bit.
It looked like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, thank you.
I was impressed that you stayed in role, definitely. But you kept that going, and you also have got quite a lot of conviction, I would say, in what you're doing. So you if you're in it, you believe what you're doing, and that's a really good skill, I think.
Yeah, so your acting skills deserve a round of applause.
I think generally well done. Let's just say one word each to sum up the session.
Fun!
Refulgent.
Awesome! What does that mean?
Niceness.
Joyful. There's a certain irony like that. We might edit this bit out. I want to say 3 words actually.
Said one.
Organised.
Organised?
Niceness.
Organised, creative, and engaging. And you can't ask much more from a drama session.
That's a round of applause, what you just said.
Well done then, let's stop this. Cool.
Bye.